Глаголы, verbs, глаголы. Look at the table on the left. Most Russian verbs come in pairs. It means you have two words for each verb. One is perfective form, the SV form, and another is imperfective form, the NSV form, of the same verb. The left part of this table are the tenses. Прошедшее время – past tense, настоящее время – present tense, будущее время – future tense. The perfective form, the SV form, is used to talk about a complete action. An action that is already completed, done, or an action that will be completed, will be done in the future. So, the perfective verbs are not used in present tense. The imperfective verbs are used to talk about habits, routines, or a process in the past, present, or future, about something you do, did, or will do every day or on Sundays, or about something you were doing yesterday, you are doing right now, or you will be doing tomorrow. Let's look at the example here. The verb to write, the imperfective, the NSV form of it is писать, and the perfective, the SV form is написать. Both mean to write. Let's look at how we use these forms. First, let's look at the NSV form, писать. Я, I. Я пишу. Я пишу a letter. I am writing a letter right now. Я пишу a letter right now. Or я пишу a book. I am writing a book. Not necessarily at this very moment, but I'm in the process of it. I'm not done with it yet. Or я often пишу letters. I often write letters. Or I never write letters. Я never пишу letters. So, this was the present tense, настоящее время. Прошедшее время, past tense. Я писал, if I'm a guy, masculine form. Я писала, if I'm a girl, feminine form. This could be an answer to two possible questions. What were you doing yesterday when I called, for example? I was writing a letter. I was in the process of writing a letter when you called. Я писала a letter when you called. Or it can be an answer to question, what did you do yesterday? Я писала letters. I wrote letters yesterday. So, I wrote letters here doesn't mean you finished writing them. So the result is not important. It just describes what you did yesterday. Yesterday я писала letters. Будущее время, future tense. Я буду писать letters. I will be writing letters. It will be a process in the future. Here you see the word буду, which means will be. This is the word that is going to change here. It's going to be conjugated, it's going to change, while the main verb, писать, will remain in its infinitive form. What will you be doing tomorrow? I'll be writing a letter. Я буду писать a letter. Now, let's look at the perfective, the SV form, написать. As you can see, we don't use it in present tense. The action is either already done or will be done in the future. So first let's look at the past, прошедшее время, when the action is done in the past. Я написал, if I'm a guy, masculine form. Я написала, if I'm a girl, feminine form. I wrote, I have written, I'm done writing it. The action is completed, we have a result, the letter is written. Я написала a letter. I wrote the letter, or I have written, or I had written. Now, let's look at the future tense. Будущее время. Я напишу. It will be done in the future. I will write. I will finish it. It will be completed. It will be done. Я напишу a letter tomorrow. I will write a letter tomorrow. The letter will be written. There will be a result. Now, let's look at some other common verbs and their SV and NSV forms. Try to memorize the meaning. Сделать. To do. Читать, прочитать. To read. Слышать, услышать. To hear. Слушать, послушать. To listen. Учить, выучить. To learn something, a language or a poem. So this verb is going to be followed by a noun. Готовить, приготовить. To cook. Есть, съесть. To eat. Пить, выпить. To drink. Говорить, to speak. Сказать, to say. Отдыхать, отдохнуть. To rest. Покупать, купить. To buy. Рисовать, нарисовать. To draw. Надевать, надеть. To put on. Снимать, снять. To take off. Брать, взять. To take. Загорать, загореть. To sunbathe. Знать, узнать. To know. Жарить, пожарить. To fry. Варить, сварить. To boil. Смотреть, посмотреть. To look at or to watch. Видеть, увидеть. To see. Вставать, встать. To get up. Now, read and listen again and try to repeat. Делать, сделать. Читать, прочитать. Слышать, услышать. Слушать, послушать. Учить, выучить. Готовить, приготовить. Есть, съесть. Пить, выпить. Говорить, сказать. Отдыхать, отдохнуть. Покупать, купить. Рисовать, нарисовать. Надевать, надеть. Снимать, снять. Брать, взять. Загорать, загореть. Знать, узнать. Жарить, пожарить. Варить, сварить. Смотреть, посмотреть. Видеть, увидеть. Вставать, встать.